Hi, I'm Darren Arbour, head professional at Halifax West End Golf Club. This is the third video in a series of 4 of covering sloping lies. Today we're going to be covering ball above your feet. As with all sloping lies, we have to adjust our setup slightly to play this shot successfully. But like all the sloping lie situations, balance is the key. This particular shot here that we've got, ball above your feet, is probably one of my favourite ones. It coincides with my swing characteristics of a bit of an in to out swing path, and you will find that throughout your golf when you're playing on the golf course that there'll be certain ones that suit your swing better than others and you'll struggle with others. So when the ball is above the feet, you have to obviously make the club shorter and things like that, and I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process of how to set up correctly for the ball above your feet. So with the ball being above your feet, it is closer to the middle of your body, so consequently we have to make sure that the golf will be shorter. So I would always grip down it, and depending on how severe the slope is, depending on how far you would grip down it, so you're gripping down it. So I would always encourage you to have it more in the middle. Have a standard width of stance. Don't go too wide, don't go too narrow. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to get bound to the golf ball. The only way I make the golf club shorter, because the golf ball's towards our centre, is to reduce the length of the golf club by gripping down it. So I would get the golf ball in the middle of the stance, and that will encourage you to hit it at the bottom of the arc, of the slightly flatter arc that you're swinging around the body. So with the ball being above your feet and the angle, the swing plane or the angle of the golf club being flatter, we have a tendency to swing around. This will encourage the golf ball to go from right to left through the air, but also something that we have to take into consideration, which was mentioned in the previous sloping lies, is the face angle tilt of where the loft will be pointing at address. As I've mentioned in previous sloping lie situations, the one ball below your feet, the face of the golf club, if put onto target, is not aiming at target because of face angle tilt. So what we've got here is we're back with the lie indicator, and so what we're looking for is that the golf club, when you hit the golf ball, is flat to the floor. But as the golf club flattens off, you can see that the face of the golf club now points to the left of the target. So we have to make adjustments now in our setup. So we're going to have to aim a little bit further right of target in order to get the golf club to be hitting it back onto target. As I mentioned in the previous ball below your feet, which I will point up above there, we'll create the link up above. As the golf club becomes more upright, you can see that the face now points to the right of the target, which then makes the adjustments that you have to make. So the golf ball will travel from right to left through the air. And if you look at the golf ball, how it travels on the ground, that's generally a good indicator how the golf ball is going to fly through the air. So we have to aim now right of target because of the angle of the golf club, and we're slightly flatter, so consequently we'll utilise a little bit more hand action through the impact and through the swing. So we now need to aim right of target. So we're on our 18th hole, and the 18th hole is signified by the white flag in the distance, and the 11th is signified by the red flag. The 11th is probably a very good indicator today in terms of where we want to be aiming. So I aim my club at the 11th flag, grip down it. We've now got the golf ball in the middle of the stance, and we're now just focused on looking at the 11th flag, or your indicator, your secondary target. So we're just going to swing around it nice and flat, let the golf club, let the angle of the golf club at address create the arc in which we swing it on. So that's ball above your feet. With all sloping lie situations, setup and balance is the key to executing these shots successfully. If you have any comments or any feedback, please don't forget to put them in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed today's content, please don't forget to give me a like, and I look forward to welcoming you on my next video.